Use the coordinate pairs you wrote in item 7b to write the equation for the trend line or linear model on the scatter plot. Explain what the variables in the equations of your linear model represent and interpret the meaning of the slope in your linear model. Okay, so let's take a look. We first want to use our coordinates that we just recorded in 7b, which was 9, 11, and 15, 18. And we want to write the equation of our trend line. All right, well, let's take a look, or let's talk about some things. First thing I have to do is find the slope. So I'm going to use that y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we're going to say 18 minus 11 over 15 minus 9. Well, 18 minus 11 is 7. 15 minus 9 is 6, so 7, 6. Then I'm going to use the formula y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. Remember, that's the point slope form that we learned. So we're going to do y minus 11 equals 7 over 6, parentheses, x minus 9. Y minus 11 equals 7 over 6, parentheses, x minus 9. So it says, explain what the variables in this equation of our linear model represent. What does the x represent here? Right, the x represents the number of students. What's the y represent? Yes, the amount of time in seconds. It's important to note that our measure is in seconds. Interpret the meaning of the slope in your linear model. What is the slope of my linear model? 7 over 6. Now, remember that my top position was y, so that represented the amount of time, right? And the bottom represented the amount of students, or the number of students. So what this is basically saying is for every 6 students, it takes 7 seconds to pass the book. Or, if I do 7 divided by 6, let me see if I can find my calculator real quick here. If we do 7 divided by 6, we get 1.16. So it takes about 1.2 seconds to pass the book for one student. So it's either 6 students, it takes 7 seconds, or about 1.2 seconds per student whenever I find out per item. So whenever I do the division. On to your debriefing for this section.